So, bombshell news just dropped that Netflix has acquired WBD. Let's talk about it. Okay, reactors, welcome back to the channel, the Nuclear Reactor, the reaction channel where all the reactions go nuclear. Before we get into the video, if y'all a sports fan, go over to my sports channel, Ring Culture, link in the description. But back over here, Planet Nuclear Reactor, y'all know I believe every action deserves a reaction. And over here, we are very reactionary. Make sure y'all like and comment down below. That's how y'all push me into the algorithm. And then I'll go get them. With my content, hit them and sit them and sit with them. Subscribe and hit the bell notification so y'all can be notified for every time I upload. And I upload a lot. Share my videos and hype my channel. So, breaking news within the last 2 hours that Netflix appears to be poised to buy WB. They are the front runners. It's being reported that they have already acquired the company. They just have to talk a few more wrinkles out. But this news is coming from the Hollywood Reporter. We're going to read this. We're going to read this article. Hollywood blockbuster. Netflix poised to win battle for Warner Brothers. The streaming giant appears to have emerged victorious over Paramount and Comcast, though there is a lot that needs to happen for the deal to close. And a deal that would dramatically change the entertainment industry. Netflix, led by Ted Sarandos and Greg Peters, is poised to win the battle for Warner Brothers Discovery Studio and HBO Max streaming business. Netflix has entered into exclusive talks with David Zaslav's led WBD after topping viral bid from Paramount and Comcast. There is still a lot that needs to happen for the deal to close, but if it does, it will alter the course of the entertainment industry with its impact felt across streaming video, theatrical filming, and studio productions. Entering into exclusive talk does not necessarily mean that the companies will come to a definitive agreement, and even if they do, they will need to navigate a complex regulatory environment in the U.S. and around the world. Paramount executives believe that their deal would have an easier path to approval than the offer from Netflix, given Netflix scale and subscription streaming. But that was not enough to overcome Netflix bid. Specific deal terms were not immediately available, though they were clearly strong enough to warrant moving forward on exclusive talks. CNN reported that Netflix offered $28 per share, with Paramount offering $27. Though Paramount was trying to buy the entire company, not just the studio and the streaming business. Bloomberg, which first reported the news, says that Netflix has offered a $5 billion breakup fee should the deal not be allowed to go through, and an enormous sum that could offset concerns about regulatory challenge. If the companies agree on the final deal, they will need to deal with U.S. regulators, with leaks to the New York Post suggesting that the Department of Justice is already planning a legal challenge. European regulators may also be skeptical of the deal. Netflix is likely to argue that the video marketplace is much broader than just subscription streaming, and could point to YouTube's domination of video viewing as a counterweight to any argument they make. Should the deal go through, Netflix will become the steward of one of the industry's most storied film studios and one of its most prolific TV studios. The fate of the theatrical releases and its production for other streaming services and TV channels could hang in the balance. And HBO and HBO Max, arguably the most prestigious brand in TV, will become a part of Netflix portfolio. Meanwhile, WBD linear TV assets, including CNN, TNT, TBS, HGTV, and Food Network, will continue to be spun out into their own companies. There have been signs that things were trending in Netflix direction. On Thursday morning, a letter from lawyers from Paramount to Zablive leaked, calling the process unfair. Several U.S. media outlets have reported on the enthusiasm of WBD management for a transition with Netflix, and on statements by management that a transaction between WB and Netflix would be a slam dunk, while also referring to Paramount's bid in a negative light. Read the Paramount letter. Additional reporting since the submission of revised bids on December 1st had indicated that WBD's board has really warmed to the transaction with Netflix due to the chemistry between WBD managers and Netflix managers. Representatives for WBD and Netflix did not respond to requests for a comment. So this is huge. It's funny, it's coming from Netflix, who early on said they had no interest in this. But as I kept telling y'all, there's no way that Zack Snyder is posting all these DCEU images for no reason. It seems that Zack Snyder had an inside track on this from not just Netflix, from Paramount and from the Saudis, who all indicated that they want to continue the WECU, i.e. the Snyderverse. So this is huge news. It still has a few more hurdles to pass, but WBD has accepted Netflix's huge offer, and now talks have started, and this acquisition probably could be complete within the next month or two. I'm excited, and this is a huge, great sign for the DCEU return, and we'll get to finish seeing Darkseid bringing the Armada to human the old ways. Let me know what y'all think down below, my reactors, and as always, the pleasure will always be mine. The reaction, well, that belongs to y'all. I love y'all. Peace.